What is good? What is up? It's Jordan or Texans Thoughts, and I'm coming at you today with a Brandin Cooks breakdown. I don't think he's being talked enough and is a big reason for my optimism going into next season. I know we're all upset with Hopkins leaving, trust me, I am too. We sort of have this negative view on Cooks when we really shouldn't because he's a damn good player, and I'm going to show that to y'all today. I'm going to focus on his elite deep threat ability, but also his route running and the other ways he can be used in our offense as a dangerous weapon. Also, I'm taking a little different of an approach to the video today. I'll be showing more plays and not stopping them and slowing it down as much. I'll still do that, but only on a select few plays throughout this video. So let me know if you like this style or my previous style better. With that said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and comment down below your thoughts on the video. Now, let's break it down. Alright, the first aspect of Brandin Cooks' game I'm going to talk about is how he's an elite deep threat. At the bottom of your screen here, he fakes outside nicely and just runs past this cornerback and embarrasses him for the massive touchdown. Having an elite deep threat like Brandin Cooks to pair with Will Fuller is going to be huge. He can run past literally any cornerback in the NFL, and pairing them together is going to be perfect because as we saw last year, whenever Will Fuller got injured, the offense completely changed schematically. We didn't have that deep threat and we couldn't move the ball. It was not good, but now we've got two of them here, so even if Fuller goes out, we can put Cooks right into that position and we're gonna thrive because of it. Look at this play where even if a cornerback has a cushion on him, he can still run by him and make the catch. So I'm going to break down one more deep bomb to Brandin Cooks for you guys, and then I'll get on to some other aspects of his game that I really like. I'll let this play for the full time, and then I'll play it back for you guys and really break it down. Just another deep throw against Marshon Lattimore this time, and he just burns him. Look at that. And then I love how Cooks tracks the ball in with his eyes there and makes a great catch. So let's break it down a little bit further. So first of all, you don't get a lot from this angle, but it's just a nice catch, nice hands catch. Even though it's out in front of him like this, he has to extend. Great job. But I like this other angle more, where we get to see Brandin Cooks, and just from the beginning here, look at the cushion that Marshon Lattimore has on him, a good 10 yards, and it still doesn't matter. You're going to have to back up against Brandin Cooks so much, but at this point, it still doesn't even matter. He eats up this cushion so quickly. Lattimore starts running. Look at this point where Marshon Lattimore already starts running back, but it's not enough. And then at this point, he's even with Lattimore, and if you're even, you're leaving, and then see you later. And then I love this. He tracks it in with his eyes. Look at his head tilted all the way back to try and find this ball, and then reaches out in front of him to grab it. A great catch, gets tackled, brought down to the ground, but he makes a secure catch. Just great by Brandin Cooks right here. So Brandin Cooks is more than just an elite deep threat though. A really underrated aspect of his game is his route running. Look at this route at the top of your screen here and how he just snaps off that deep curl route. Cornerbacks have to respect his deep speed and are going to give him these huge cushions. And on those scenarios, he can just snap it off early and win underneath like this. He really knows how to stop on a dime, just like on that route you just saw. And this is another great route, this dig route here, where he fakes to the outside 2 times with this head fake, and then this also stem at the top, boom, push off, gets the catch. Great route there. Another one right here. His route running, it's just so great because with his speed, and you pair that with route running like this, he's so hard to guard. He can be the dependable guy that we need to pick up key third downs. Another great route here on this out route. He just embarrasses the cornerback, turns him completely around, and then makes a great catch too. One more here. This is just a great slant that he can also win on. You know, we love when D-Hop won on slants like this, but Brandin Cooks can do it too, and he'll get yak for you also after the catch. This is one of my favorite routes by Brandin Cooks. He just absolutely kills Xavier Rhodes here. He sells the deep route, then he sells the inside dig and cuts it off for the out route to the sideline. Great catch. Another one right here, top of your screen, and Brandin Cooks just embarrasses this defender with this physical press. Boom, get off of me. He's so physical at the line of scrimmage for a guy of his size. It's great to see. Alright, I'm going to break down another awesome route here by Brandin Cooks. I'm going to take this one a little bit more in depth just because it is my favorite play of his today. It's just an insane route at the top of your screen right here. It's just a beautiful curl route out of Brandin Cooks. He adds so many different releases and it's just awesome to see this. So let me take it slowly. Off the release, he stutters and takes a full step inside. Look at his right foot go inside, really selling a slant or just any inside release. And so that gets the cornerback flipping his hips inside, and then Cooks is able to go upfield and outside to get by him, and that forces the cornerback to flip his hips the other way. This gets him really out of position, and it gets him scrambling, trying to keep up, because at this point, he thinks that Cooks is probably going deep right here, and he has to really haul his ass to get deep against Brandin Cooks because of his elite speed. So that speeds up the cornerback's process and leaves him really vulnerable to this curl route right here when Brandin Cooks stops on a dime and gets the ball in good timing here. So one more time, looking at this route, this great inside release here, boom, goes upfield, sells a go, boom, stops on a dime for the great route, great catch. I don't know who says Brandin Cooks can't be this dependable wide receiver for you who can win on third downs and get you these first down completions, because he can certainly do that. He's that good. Look at this route running here, man. It's just his ability to get open, even on short routes like this, is awesome to see. Another aspect of Brandin Cooks' game that I love is his versatility and how dangerous he is in space. The Rams used him a lot on these handoff plays and just got him the ball and let him get to work. He's so dangerous when he has some space to work with. His speed, elusiveness, and vision to run with his blockers is just great to see. He's really a weapon, and this is another aspect to our offense that we really should add. We've done it sparingly. We've had some success with Keke Coutee, Kenny Stills, guys like that. Braxton Miller, rest in peace. I still love your spin move. Anyways, Brandin Cooks is just another one of these guys who is such a dangerous weapon with the ball in his hands. Our offense is going to be able to stretch the field horizontally like this as well, where defenses, they're not going to know what's coming. Adding these handoffs to the run game is just going to make it more dynamic, harder to guard, and he's going to have these big explosive plays every once in a while. He's just a dependable guy with the ball in his hands. He did it with the Patriots here too, and look at him just ride Gronk's block right there. That's awesome to see. He was a killer in the red zone for some reason with the pass with these handoffs. So let's break down this handoff a little bit more in depth here. Cooks gets the short pass from Jared Goff, makes a guy miss, and gets the first down. Let's break it down a little bit slower here. He comes across in motion from the left to the right side of the field, gets this little dump off from Goff as they fake the handoff to Gurley as well. And this just gets the defense all out of sorts. You can see how it gets them chasing him, and he gets through this little gap here against safety Jaleel Adai and makes him miss, able to get the first down and fall forward for another yard. This is just a great handoff here. Cooks is really just a good runner here, just following his block really well, cutting it inside though, not trying to take too much of an outside route, and then just making this guy miss, getting skinny in between this gap. Whoop, see ya, die. And then there you go for the first. I hope we can really implement this more into the offense. He just adds another dynamic to the offense to make us more predictable, more creative, and I'm really excited to see more of this from Brandin Cooks. Here's a couple more plays here of just showing examples of getting the ball to Brandin Cooks and good things are gonna happen. You just want to get the ball to him quickly, even on these screen plays, and he can make things work. He'll make guys miss. He'll follow his blocks well. I really like this play, how it's designed. Hopefully we can steal a little bit of that. But he's just a great runner with the ball too. And I get that you want to be a little bit cautious with him because of the concussions, but he's just such a dynamic player. I hope we can get him to the ball in these spaces with tons of room to work and feast on them. We're gonna be a better offense for it. I truly believe that with all these dynamic weapons we have. I'm excited to watch it. Let's break down this little clip a little bit more as well. Brandin Cooks gets another ball on the screen here, and he makes some magic to get the first down and huge gain. So let's see what happened. I like this play here where Brandin Cooks gets motion from the right side to the left side of the field, goes into this empty flat, and they fake the handoff to Todd Gurley. So the defense is, look how aggressive this defense is in blitzing. They thought that, oh, they got past the play action fake. He's actually running it. He's actually passing it, excuse me. And now look at how aggressive these defensive linemen are running at Goff, and that gets them downfield and away from Brandin Cooks, who's able to get this pass, cut inside for some more yardage, and pick up a good 20-yard gain here. So let's look at this again from Brandin Cooks' perspective. He's not got a lot of space right now with this DB coming close to him. He almost gets a pick here, but he gets pushed out of the play. Cooks snags it. Boom, comes down with it. And then he look at this little subtle go outside, take that step outside to influence this defender to go into the offensive lineman's block. He gets picked up, boom, cut it inside, and then get some more yardage here. So just maximizing the amount of yards. He goes from around the 20 all the way down here to the 30, to the 40, to like the 43, 42, 41. So that's just a great play out of Cooks right here to maximize the yardage. On the screenplay, we should really be using him like this. Just get the ball into his hands and he's gonna make magic happen. All right, that concludes my breakdown on Brandin Cooks. I talked about how he's an elite deep threat, but he's also more than that. With his great route running and yak ability in space, you really just want to get him the ball and he's gonna go off. I'm really excited to see him in our offense, and Watson is gonna just make him shine. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and comment down below your thoughts on the video. The question of the day is, do you like this style of the video breakdown where there's more plays to see and less pausing, or how I normally do it, with just fewer plays but a lot more in-depth detail and breakdown? I want to hear your guys' thoughts and input your ideas, so let me know. Also, I'm a part of Texans Unfiltered, your #1 source for Houston Texans content. If you like my work, I write articles for our website and appear on our podcast as well too. All those links will be in the description. Please do check us out. We've got a great team of guys grinding and pumping out content for you. Alright, this was Jordan or Texans Thoughts. Hope you enjoyed and come back for more. Take care, everyone.